Much peace to you guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to speak about signs you are going through a shift in consciousness. Super important. I believe that yes, evolution is our only choice, and sometimes there are things happening into our own lives where we actually go through a shift in consciousness. Okay, now the first sign is a deep desire for change. Okay, a deep desire for change. You feel like you cannot live in the old way anymore. And I'm seeing this in my own journey, that I gotta take responsibility for the reality and the life that I'm actually choosing to create. So yes, the first sign is a deep desire for change. Allow yourself to change and you will see how your life will actually change as well. Okay, so yes, evolution is our only choice. The more that you evolve is the more that you actually change. And my suggestion is try as much as possible to step into healthy action. Okay, healthy action. Try as much as possible to take care of your physical body. Try as much as possible to really create the life that you want to experience. Okay, now the second sign is you question the nature of reality. Okay, and I'm realizing that there are universal principles, there are universal laws that are actually connected to our own consciousness. Okay, so the universe evolves and is operating in a certain way. And the more that you actually connect to these principles is the more that you actually integrate your consciousness, is the more that you step into the evolution of your own soul. Okay, so yes, the second sign is you question the nature of reality. It's super important, and you realize that the more that you shift yourself is the more that your life will actually change. Okay, so the more that you get universal knowledge, the more that you step into higher vibrational practices and principles, is the more that you have the power to manifest the life that you want to experience. And it's super important to actually get curious about life. It's super important to really step into a higher vibration and to get to actually connect to these universal laws and principles. Okay, now the third sign is your desires begin to manifest faster. The closer you are to the vibration of love, the closer you are to a higher frequency, is the more that you have the power to actually manifest the life that you want to experience. Okay, so realize that the more that you actually increase your vibration, the more that you actually do what you love, is the more that the universe will actually respond to you. So you realize that it's actually all in relationship with yourself. The more that you evolve is the more that your life actually evolves. Okay, so it's all about the process of evolution. Okay, it's all about the process of you stepping into a higher state of consciousness. Now the fourth sign is you step from the ego mind into your heart space. You realize that there are actually some things that are operating into your own life because you have lived too much in your ego. It may be addictions, it may be hatred, it may be not forgiving others, it may be a lower vibration. But when you step into your higher nature, when you open your heart, when you step from the head into the body, you realize that the ego is not so important anymore, and you actually begin to forgive, you actually begin to let go, you begin to actually step into a higher state of consciousness. Okay, so let go of your ego and step into your higher nature, and you do this with meditation. Okay, you do this by going into nature, you do this by silencing your own mind. So realize that there is a process of moving from the head into the body, into the heart. Okay, and the more that you are connected to your heart space is the more that you actually increase your frequency, is the more that you have the power to actually manifest at a more harmonious level. So realize that it's all happening in relationship with the vibration that you're actually finding yourself into. The more that you increase your energy, the more that you increase your vibe, is the more that you have the power to manifest anything that you actually desire. But you know, sometimes our egos keep us stuck in a lower vibration, in addictions, in gossiping, maybe in living too much in negativity. But when you let go of the ego, you realize that there is power within yourself. You realize that there is authenticity and there is the vibration of love that you can actually attune yourself to. Okay? Now, the fifth sign is you let go, you forgive your past, and you actually have a desire to create a new life. Okay? You realize the power and the importance of new beginnings. And I believe that each moment actually gives you the opportunity to have a new beginning. Okay? Each moment gives you the opportunity to step into a new state of consciousness. And that is really beautiful because you realize that change is the only constant, and you actually have the opportunity to change your consciousness, to change yourself. Okay? So go deeper within yourself, allow yourself to change, step into healthy action, let go of what is no longer serving you, and really get to step into your higher nature and see what happens. Okay? So you let go and you have a desire to change your life. I have a desire to change my life as well. And I'm realizing that the more that I'm creating, the more that I'm taking responsibility, is the more that the universe actually responds to me. So the principle of cause and effect, whatever you project into the world will actually come back into your own state of consciousness. And this is why it's important to offer something positive, a vibration of love, a vibration of forgiveness, a vibration where you are operating from purity. Okay? Now, the sixth sign is you begin to really step into healthy action. Okay? You begin to step into healthy action. This is super important because sometimes you may feel tested. Okay? You may feel tested, you may be compelled to do certain things, but you feel like you cannot actually step into action, and you begin to actually take responsibility for the life that you are creating. So when you step into healthy action, you realize that whatever you give will actually come back into your own state of consciousness. So it's all about really taking responsibility for the life that you are actually choosing to create. And really, life is actually happening in relationship with you. Okay? So the more that you evolve yourself is the more that you actually evolve your own life. Okay? So step into healthy action and see what happens. Step into the action that actually feels good into your heart space. It may be moving your physical body. It may be eating healthier. It may be slowing down the addictions. Okay? It may be having healthy relationships. Okay? So it's all about using the tools that you actually have. Using every single tool that you actually have. And it's also about going within. Okay, so I'm talking about action, but it's also about finding the vibration of love. Okay, finding the inner peace. Okay, you don't always need to be in action. You don't always need to be in constant anxiety about what you should do. But you should actually find a space where you're actually flowing with life, you know. It's about finding the inner peace, okay? And it's also about letting go of the attachments. So you may be attached to certain things, you may be attached to certain person, to certain relationships. But when you let go and when you find the inner peace, you realize that what's meant for you will actually happen. So the last sign is the fact that you find moments of inner peace, you find moments of bliss. Okay, this is a sign that you're actually shifting your consciousness. You realize that pain was enough. Okay, you realize that you don't always need to be suffering. You realize that there is a time for new beginnings. There is a time for new states of consciousness where you're actually operating from and as love. Okay? So yes, these are the signs that you may be going through a shifting consciousness. I believe that yes, we live in times of awakening. We live in times where individuals are actually evolving at a harmonious level. We live in times where we're really opening our hearts to new belief systems, new ways of operating, and really new ways in which we actually evolve as a species, okay? So realize that it's all happening for you. We live in amazing times, even if there is still negativity into the world, even if still people are actually operating from their ego. We still live in amazing times, and you are part of this higher consciousness. So allow yourself to evolve at a harmonious level and see what happens. Okay? So guys, if you're into my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment. You are appreciated for that. And like always, see you on what is coming up next. Thanks so much for watching, and really get to enjoy your shift in consciousness. It's an opportunity for growth and expansion. It's an opportunity for you to actually awaken into a more harmonious state, which is all about love and higher frequencies. Thanks so much for watching, and like always, see you on what is coming up next. Much peace and see you.